to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at something we missed only by a day, which is the international teaser trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, the positive side about doing this separate from the previous trailer is we can talk about some of the things we also missed in the first trailer, like probably 2 nods tops we pretty much missed. So the first nod is Peter's briefcase, suitcase.
That's the biggest one there.
Is that it has the initials BFP for Ben Parker, his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second one is a boat during that one scene.
Yeah, but that one's not as too obvious as the suitcase though. That one.
Yeah, suitcase, but it's worth bringing up because we saw only one person really brought it up, and that was during the boat scene. There's a boat that drives by that says ASM 212. Anybody Google searches that properly looks for Amazing Spider-Man number 212, and it is the introduction of Hydro Man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a nice little nod as well. That's all I got for that. We heard only a bit after reacting and stuff that the international teaser does show new footage as well. So that's the main reason we're doing it. So let's dive into this. This is the international teaser trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home. Most obvious new scene.
Oh! No banana. Great.
They packed this suit. Wait, was that?
That's Betty.
2 weeks in Europe. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna enjoy my trip, hang out with MJ. You look really pretty.
And therefore I have value?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm messing with you.
I think she really likes me. That's really nice. Really reminds me of when.
God damn it.
So nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man.
You're Nick Fury.
Put your clothes on. Let's go for a ride.
Nick Fury just hijacked our summer vacation.
Awesome. You got gifts, Parker, but we have a job to do. Are you going to step up or not? You're all alone. Friends are in trouble. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah.
You don't want any part of this.
Of course, Mysterio. With the fishbowl head.
Who is that guy?
He's like Iron Man and Thor rolled into one.
He's no Spider-Man.
What is it with you and Spider-Man?
But he looks out for the neighborhood, has a dope suit, and I really respect him. What's up, loser?
Oh, they changed it. Because he goes, what was it? What's up, Dick Bag?
Dick Wad.
Dick Wad. Like, yeah, so the only big is the a couple opening shots, pretty much. Where Aunt May Spark packed his superhero suit. Still packed his suit.
You notice how they're ignoring it because they're looking at the banana. They're like, you cannot have a banana. It's like, but there's a Spider-Man suit right in there. In front of you.
And also, of course, a shot of Ned with Betty.
That's Betty Brant.
Yes, because that's the other thing we forgot to bring up is they talking about how Ned was talking about his time hanging out with somebody. People was like, oh, it's Betty. He's talking about Betty.
Yeah, well, no, he does mention Betty for a brief sec.
Oh yeah,
he does, but that's when he gets knocked out.
So in this, we see that he's
with Betty.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's another nice nod. But other than that, everything else is pretty much the same what we got from the previous one.
Yeah, this one pretty much, like I said, there's so much going on. Again, just the way they have Mysterio set up and stuff like that. You know, it seems like he's trying to force the heroism out of, trying to force it, because since everybody knows, for those who don't know, in the comics he is a master illusionist, special effects type of guy. So it seems real to everybody, but in actuality, he's just trying to pretend to be a hero. in a way. That's what he's trying to do, but it feels like he has a bigger purpose. And even that one scene where he's like, you have no part of this.
You don't want any part.
You don't want any part of this. It's 2 separate scenes.
Yeah,
which means there's got to be a scene where he's going up against Spider-Man, where it's like he's finally revealed his ultimate goal. Because they're throughout the movie they're supposed to have a brotherly like relationship in a way, big brother type of little brother type of thing. But it feels like at a certain point that's when he's like he figures out what's going on and he needs to stop him. That's where he's telling him you need to stay out of this. So like you said, I remember you mentioned it before that you think that somehow has to do with Nick Fury, something that Nick Fury has done, because maybe they're pulling in, maybe they're trying to do something where maybe he used to work for S.H.I.E.L.D. somehow, but something must have happened where Nick did something. One of those type of things where he was fired for doing something stupid. That's a possibility. Who knows? And maybe Nick Fury doesn't really recognize him or something like that.
Yeah, there's also, of course, still the ongoing debate about when this takes place.
Whether it's before the events of Infinity War, or is it just literally right after, or
you mean Endgame?
You know what I mean. You know what I mean for.
Yeah, I know. There's debate about it taking place before the events of Endgame or just after the events of Endgame. We had our own personal theory that maybe somehow during Endgame they actually managed to rewind time, so most people, except for the ones involved in the Thanos fight, forget/remember what happened with Thanos showing up on Earth and stuff. So maybe they rewind time to a point, and this is where you brought up, and I thought you were really smart on this, and that explains where Peter was going on the school bus in Infinity War.
Yeah, well, they were going to the airport at the time.
Yeah,
pretty much. Maybe that's where he rewinds it, but like I said, only certain people remember.
The only flaw about that is that Peter knows he has a spider outfit when he jumps out of the bus. So I remember in the trailer he has no idea May packed him the spider outfit.
That is true.
But with how Infinity Gauntlet works, things can really change. So they could change it to where he it's just before he gets on the school bus, and now May inadvertently packed him in. And remember, Peter will probably know that he was part of what happened in Endgame.
There's so many theories going on.
And it's you know what? It's I was dusted. I was brought back. I'm going to take a break from being Spider-Man on this vacation.
Yeah, and it's a type of thing where, again, there's so many theories going on with this film, just because how they wanted to market it, because it's okay, now we're telling people that he's one of the survivors, but you have to do it in a way to where you're not spoiling anything from Endgame whatsoever.
Oh no, we watched some other reactors on the first trailer.
They said the same
They
thing.
said that they were conflicted because they were fighting for it, because they can't do a promotional add-on for a superhero comic book movie this big a month before the movie comes out, so they were really pushing for the promotional stuff for Spider-Man Far From Home to start already.
So it's a matter of, again, what story they're going with, pretty much. That's the thing. That's where it's getting a lot of people theorizing, because now people are just going to assume, so that means he's one of the survivors. Yes, but there could be a different theory that's going on with it.
Yeah, and there's also talk that for Endgame, apparently they're only allowed to use the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie to promote the movie, which I'm God damn, that must suck for the TV spot guys. It's we gotta do so many variations on the same 15 to 20 minute movies for at least 10 different spots.
And again, they can still enhance certain trailers too, because we've seen them do it before where it's they could take out certain things from certain scenes where it's not giving away anything, but when you go watch a movie, it's actually in there.
Yeah. But overall, though, we are still looking not only for Avengers Endgame, but obviously looking forward to Spider-Man Far From Home.
Captain America? Captain Marvel to Endgame to even Spider-Man.
I thought Homecoming was good, but I thought it could be better. So they did Into the Spider-Verse and the PS4 Spider-Man games, and I thought those were much better. But now MCU is actually legit trying to do the next one. It has a promise to be really good.
They're trying their best. They're trying their best, and they're trying to push what they can do now. Not that they have, not the full property, but at least the property enough to where now they can work with other heroes and stuff like that to bring in other villains or characters.
Yeah, let's not forget the whole like post Avengers Endgame thing phase of the MCU is still like most of it's shrouded in mystery. So
And what I wanted to bring up with the last one, but I didn't because it didn't.
okay,
yet,
go on.
Is that since we got Endgame and then Spider-Man, he's the beginning of the next phase.
Technically, yeah.
And what I like is that Nick Fury started it pretty much. When he ended it, where he's like he sees Iron Man, stuff like that, and it was really cool to see him in the scene where he's like, "It's nice to finally meet you, Spider-Man." He's in the corner, and it's just like it's just bringing homage to when he first introduced himself to Tony. But this time now he's first introducing himself to Spider-Man. So in a way, it's like the next evolution for Marvel, for their next phases and stuff like that. That's what it feels like to me, and I like it. It was really cool to see something like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. Seeing really cool stuff like that being acknowledged and stuff. So other than all of that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Just let us know what you guys liked about this international trailer. What you like about the new tidbits they added in the beginning of the teaser this time around. Put down what you guys' thoughts, theories, or what's going on with this film. Especially with the whole Endgame, type of stuff with the stories going around with it. So definitely let us know what you guys' thoughts are. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall. Most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very astonishing, amazing, sensational filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
and if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can check us out on Twitter
as well as Stardust.
@SuperReactBros.